Morgan Wallen, thinking about me, B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Monday morning. Hello, how are you?
I'm just great. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Feeling a fresh week ahead of us. You know, much needed rain over the weekend. Lots of it. Mm-hmm. So, Kenny Chesney, take her home on B105. It's a Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we have the B105 Buzz brought to you by East Central Energy, member-owned, homegrown, community focused since 1936. Mm-hmm. What's going on? You want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay, fine. You can start then.
I don't really know why.
You don't trust me? That's fine.
I do, but I want to talk about this. We have the Rock The Bayfront announcement, the lineup this year. Really, really good. So, of course, this is the live music that we get during Grandma's Marathon weekend. And we have Chris Cruzy, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. So he will be on there. Pop Rocks is the main act. Sydney Hansen, who we've had on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Sydney's nice. I met her.
Yeah, Rockabilly Review. And then there's also Music Friday night as well. So you can see a full lineup, b105country.com, but it's always just super, super fun.
Yeah, right. I was going to talk about this because I believe this is happening tonight, and I was trying to find it, and now the page is gone. But there's a meeting set. MnDOT's going to have a meeting today about that, the indigenous remains that were found in the Can of Worms construction interchange project. Mm-hmm. You know, it's been over a year. It's been over a year since that stopped that part.
Wow, that's crazy.
So we're going to find out what's going on, and you know, if they don't get to work on that, I mean, how many years could this be? Because I know it's a sensitive issue. Mm-hmm. The fact, though, is we still don't have a bridge connection here, and could be years if it's like any other project that we've been seeing, like that one over in Gary or over there.
Yeah.
That's been years.
I just assume they're all going to take years. They all blend together.
But I mean, they actually had a halt work for years, and they just started it again not long ago. So it's like, what's going to happen? We'll find out today. We'll keep an eye on that because, you know, it's causing some traffic issues, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're just all used to that.
At this point, kind of are.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up, Dustin Lynch, Luke Combs, and more on B105. B105, Northland's number one for new country. So today's the day, fly away to Arizona.
Yeah, well, we're not flying away to Arizona, but our Luke
Combs, could.
Yes, our Luke Combs flyaway is kicking off, and it's really, really fun. I mean, obviously, Luke Combs is life. So if you want to go see him July 1st in Phoenix, Arizona, that's going to be hot.
I was just thinking like July 1st in Arizona. Wow.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
We want to send you there. And ignite.
Yeah. When I used to live there, like my shoes would melt, and then I had to get like so many different car batteries because they would just die. Anyways, so we want to send you there. Airfare, hotel stay, spending cash, first code 820, and then you'll have codes all day with Joe Danger, David Drew, Evan Paul from Taste of Country Nights. True story.
Really selling the sizzle.
Well, you're not living there. I lived there.
Yeah, I know.
You're going there for a weekend, which is, I mean.
Yeah, it's fun.
Luke Combs.
I remember that one time I was in Vegas, and it was the summer because, of course, why wouldn't we go to Vegas in the summer? And I remember sitting there, and my sandals were melting to the sidewalk.
That's never good.
And I took a step, and like the gooey bottom of this, and I'm like this, I'm literally melting into the ground here.
Yeah, I mean, I went to New Orleans in August, and that was.
Oh, my God.
That wasn't smart.
That's loud. Sorry. Lauren's Country Lowdown.
You didn't tell me if you wanted the tea or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
We'll start off Monday morning with some tea. So last week we were talking about Jimmy Allen and how he did a YouTube interview.
Yeah, with Kathy Lee Gifford.
Yeah, we've barely scratched the surface of that. There's another part.
Oh, boy.
We need to talk about. So recently we learned that he actually became a father again. We didn't know this, but he shared like this intense post recently, and it had his twins that were born last summer, and he was like, I'm not going to be ashamed of my kids or whatever. Like, nobody knew that he had twins.
Okay.
So he's not really taking responsibility for this either. He said that the media wanted to make it something that it wasn't, and they misconstrued the story. So he and his wife, Lexi, have been off and on, all of these lawsuits. And people came out with really damaging allegations against Jimmy Allen. And then he said, we're getting divorced. And then he and his wife got back together. Now they're divorcing again. So there's just been like a mucky timeline. But basically he said that the divorce was not a thing at that point, but he and his wife were separated when he got another woman pregnant. And he also said that the woman who is the mother of the twins, her name's Danielle, she's married, might still be married, but he said she was separated at the time as well. So
Okay. So this.
we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm buying it. But anyways, also
You heard it.
just not talking.
It's just a lot of things that he shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. So then also he said that, the media was trying to make it out like she was a big fangirl of him. And he said, that's not true. We've been friends for years, even before I was famous. So take that with what you will. There are some posts on Reddit, like our Reddit page that we love to go on, that are like...
I'm on it right now.
kind
Celeb
of
Wives in
like
Nashville.
showing that that's not true, because she has a ton of like meet and greet photos with him. So I don't know. But also he said that the reason that he hasn't fixed his marriage and that he and his wife, Lexi, are getting divorced is he said, we're not the ones for each other. I don't really want to be married. So it would just be fixing it to fix my image in the public eye. And I don't want to do that. So.
Wow. I don't know. Yeah, I see the screenshots right now. Boy. It's just weird.
I just want him to zip it though. I just feel like just say you're sorry and then just don't talk. I get wanting to come out and kind of clear your name, but I feel like he's making it worse for himself.
Yeah, he's just digging a hole and keeps digging that hole.
And I feel like he also just wants a lot of sympathy, but it's like you did still cheat at one point, even if it wasn't with this particular person. You did admit to cheating with, multiple people when you were married.
Yeah, doesn't matter what
to the mother of your children. So, yeah.
At that point, at best case scenario, he's a cheater.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, he's guilty of all those types of things.
Yeah, so that about summarizes that YouTube interview or whatever, but I need him to stop though.
B105 Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Okay, so we've got coming up for you another code. We're doing a new contest. It's the flyaway to see Luke Combs, and it's you're gonna fly to Phoenix, Arizona. You get the meet and greet, spending cash, tickets to the show, airfare, all that jazz.
Yep.
And your first code's at 8:20 this morning.
Yep.
So be listening for that and have that app ready to go.
I feel like I was born for it. Like Luke Combs Crocs, Luke Combs sweatshirt, Luke Combs tumbler.
You definitely have been prepping for it.
My whole life,
That's
even
for
though
sure.
I can't win.
Okay, well, you can be like Lauren and nerd out at 8:20 for Luke Combs on B105. On it over here. Got it. There you go.
Otherwise, it doesn't have the same appeal.
No,
No,
it doesn't. Okay. 7:10 laugh off. Lauren, here's an animal joke for you. Other than humans, what animals are the most talkative? Yaks.
That was good.
Yakking.
That was good. Love a good animal joke. Ken, why did the hamburger keep going to the gym? To get better buns.
I'm gonna be like beef up or something.
Oh, that would have been better.
Yeah.
Good job. There's your compliment for the week.
I get one, huh? Okay, great. Thanks. I'll make it last. Lauren, I went to my doctor to see if he could prescribe me something for my kleptomania. He said, sure, take this.
That was good. That was good.
It's an interesting thing, kleptomania.
It is. I would
I
be
think it's the
interested
thrill
in
of getting away with it, I think is what it is, right?
the rush of, I don't know.
Stealing. I don't
Can't
know.
relate, but it is interesting.
You're not a kleptomaniac?
No. Ken, what do you call a number that can't sit still? A Roman numeral. Roaming around.
I got
Roaming
you.
around.
Gotcha. Lauren, I bought the wrong processor for my computer. I didn't have the right Intel. I told that to Tony the other day. He didn't laugh either.
Yeah, that was a little,
Okay, all
was
right.
a little rough. That's okay.
That's all right. It better be a good one here,
Well, I
Lauren.
know. Well, now I'm feeling the pressure because I honestly thought I was going to lose today.
Well, that's no way to go into the Monday.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. Okay.
Are you going to do a joke here?
Yes, I'm going to, but I feel like I might have accidentally told you this on my off time.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, all right.
You use a joke on your off time.
I think with you I did. Okay.
Wow.
Ken, my friend asked if I wanted to go take a yoga class with her. I said, nah, I'm going to stay here.
I don't think he told me that one before.
Okay. Because I feel like I told you some sort of yoga joke.
Nah, I'm gonna
Why
stay
I
here.
was talking about that on my off time, I don't know.
Okay.
But anyways, congratulations to me.
You know it's bad when your 7:10 laugh-off jokes spill into your off time.
Yeah,
That's a new
we
low.
gotta think about that.
Right, okay. Coming up, your brain teaser question, your chance to win. We've got Taco John's again today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's next here on B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren, 7:20 on Monday, April 29th. Another wet morning.
Kind of hard to be motivated on a Monday when it's raining, gloomy, windy.
Man. Yesterday, that wind was just crazy.
And I had to go for a walk in it, and it was raining. And I came back like soaking wet because I'm doing a step bet right now. And so at like 6 o'clock as it's raining, I'm like, well, I guess I'm going outside. I had like 200 steps for the day. It was a little rough.
I gave up on our challenge, I think.
Did you?
Well,
you did buy me iced coffee on Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. But that was all kind of.
I also ran a half marathon on Saturday.
Yeah, and I didn't even move, so.
It's okay.
It was wet. It was a wet weekend.
Yeah,
all right.
It's hard to be motivated. Good weekend to be a duck, but that's not what we're talking about. Our brain teaser this morning. This only happens to the average person 130 times a year. What is it?
Yeah, it's about what about a third?
I feel like this is definitely not something that happens every night. Gave a little hint there. I'm lucky if this happens.
Well, it's an issue. This only happens to the average person about 130 times a year.
There's like science to this too. Like you're supposed to do all these things to make sure this happens, but
right.
Who has time for that?
Well, 727-B105. Call now. Good luck. This only happens to the average person about 130 times a year. Lauren's clue is that's at night. So
does that help?
We'll see.
Okay.
Call now. Good luck on the Breakfast Club. Zach. B105 Breakfast Club. Ken and Lauren got your brain teaser question. Chance to win some Taco John's. Lauren.
This only happens to the average person 130 times a year. What is it?
Okay. Well, Lauren gave a clue there. Pretty big one.
Well, it's Monday and it's really hard.
Okay, let's go to the phone. Hi, B105. What do you think?
I said sleep through the night.
Get a good night's sleep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I would say that'd be good.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
What's your name?
Christine.
Hey, congratulations. We got some Taco John's for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go. Quick and easy. Do it again tomorrow morning right here on B105. And we'll look at your weather forecast in a minute. We got Rafe Carlson here, too. We're going to have a chat with him, see what's going on.
He's
coming
up and at it on a Monday.
Yes, he
it's
is.
Impressive.
We'll talk next year on B105. Jordan Davis, Tucson, too late on B105 at 7:38 on the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. And we've got Rafe Carlson joining us again. How you doing, Rafe?
Hey,
Been a while.
Good to be back. How are you guys?
We're doing pretty good. A little wet, a little windy today. But
it's a Monday.
It feels like a Monday out there. But hey, that's why we got you here to spark up the room. I don't know what I'm trying to say there.
Yeah, I don't know. To light up the room.
There you go.
To light up the room, right?
That's the wrong way to say it. All right, anyway.
Okay, we're all going to drink more coffee, but what have you been up to? The last time you were here, we were talking was the Radiothon, so it's been a few months now, maybe 2 or 3 months. So what have you been up to?
So kind of been like a hibernation, just getting ready for summertime. And just got a big tour coming up. So, yeah, just getting ready for that, traveling a lot, playing a few pop-up shows here and there. But, yeah, more or less just preparing for the summer. We're all really excited, practicing with the band, getting everything ready to go.
Yeah, so I have your list of tour dates here, and people can see them, rafecarlson.com. But you're going to be opening for Brantley Gilbert at Bayfront Festival Park.
Yeah, we're excited for that one. I don't think, they had, I think he's got some direct support coming too, so they haven't announced that yet. That's still kind of up in the air, but.
You guys are like that's like, I can see that though, because you kind of lean rock country, kind of like he does as well.
Oh, yeah, that's why we're so excited. Actually, I was scrolling on TikTok a few days ago, and I got a video of him doing this song. It was just a straight up like heavy metal song. I was like, this is pretty cool. We're gonna fit in, so we're looking forward to that. Yeah.
So you have a lot of other tour dates as well. You're in Duluth, a few different dates, including the one that I just mentioned, all over Wisconsin. So what are some other shows that you're excited about?
Yeah, we actually got a lot of cool stuff in the area. We'll be with Shenandoah in June up in Two Harbors. We're going to be with Confederate Railroad at the Head of the Lakes Fair in Superior in July. We're going to be down at Rib Fest in Mankato with Rodney Atkins, Jared Neiman.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm at rafecarlson.com. I see this whole thing, man. You got how many dates are on this thing?
Yeah, this is a lot.
I think we got some stuff still pending for September and October, so that'll be announced too. It's probably going to be 50, 60 by the end of the whole year. But.
So do you just like tour then? Are you just focusing mainly on touring during like this time of the year as opposed to like, January through December? Because if you have this many dates, you got to have a little break.
We pretty much go really hard for 4 months.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Hibernate, like I said. We got some stuff coming together this later fall and winter down around Nashville.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, summertime, especially if you live around here, it's like, what's the point of living around here if you're going to not be here in the summer? So we're going to try to
good point.
make the best of it. But yeah, we got we're doing Concert in the Corn again. I think that's Dustin Lynch, Joe Nichols, Justin Moore, Eddie Montgomery again.
Lots of Justins.
Lots of Justins and Dustins.
What else are you working on right now?
Got some new music. I haven't even talked about this yet, but we...
Breaking news.
Well, it was a song that we would always kick our shows off with. So if anyone knows what song that is, you know what song it is. So the cat's out of the bag. But it was a super fun, really rocking, edgy, kind of, upbeat show opener type song. And we noticed everyone was singing along to it when we would play it. So it's probably about time to get it out. So went and recorded it at, usually I recorded stuff at Soundstage, like right on Music Row, and, with the best players in town and group of really good guys. This one I was just like, I don't want that like totally Nashville sound. So I went to my buddy's shed down just in Hendersonville, just outside of Nashville. And he turned the whole thing into a studio, and it's just like, it feels like you're walking to the 1970s, like, you're recording with like Waylon or something. It's just super, super old equipment, and turned out just awesome.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
That'll be out next month.
All right, so you can't tell us what it is, but you can.
There'll be some teasers on Instagram and Facebook and all that.
That's the artist thing to do these days. Ken and I always talk about it. You tease it, you tease the announcement, but you don't tell us what it is. But that's okay. It's good for patience.
And that's the tricky thing too, because if you tease it too much, people forget about it. It's almost like if you're going to talk about it, might as well be out, because people, the attention spans are kind of
there. Yeah, because of TikTok.
We'll be watching your Instagram and Facebook or whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I looked at this. You're going to be at Beaver Bay when I'm going to be there.
Oh yeah,
I'll be on the 25th. I'll be there for the middle of the day. Maybe I'll see you.
Is that the
smelt fry or something?
Yeah,
like
the smelt fry.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good time.
I'm going to be up at Beaver Bay once again.
I have so much
We're gonna have a
smelt in my
eating
fridge right
competition. Me and Ken.
Yeah,
now.
Lauren's
It's not ready yet.
Lauren's boyfriend's going to bring in pickled smelt, and we're going to try it on air.
No, I'm going to give it to you after. I don't want to eat that. I'm not going to eat that. Just because I've seen the process of it.
Anything for the show, Lauren. Remember?
I've done a lot for this show.
I've never had pickled smelt before.
You enjoy that, though.
I don't know.
All right. We'll deal with that later. But anyways, Rafe, are you going to stick around for a few more minutes? Circle back. We can talk a little bit more about what else you have going on.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Okay, 7:43 at B105. Nate Smith, World on Fire on B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. We got Rafe Carlson in with us this morning talking about some stuff that's going on and a busy summer tour schedule coming up. RafeCarlson.com. Got all the dates up here. And when we started talking this morning, Rafe, you were talking about Toby Keith because we played him a little bit earlier, and you said you were in Nashville when he passed away, and that was something, really.
Yeah. I'd spent a few months down there over the winter, and it felt like the whole town shut down because you lose an icon like that.
Right.
And all my friends and people that I work with down there, everybody had a real close personal relationship with him. So it's not just like, when a celebrity or an artist or someone or an actor, like you sometimes feel like you know them because you watch them on TV or you hear their music.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But these people, like, actually, he was their friend. So it was tough, and he, from the people that I know, said he was just a great guy. I grew up listening to his music.
Well, yeah.
I was born, but
yeah, we all
huge impact.
We shared a bunch of listeners called in and shared their memories of Toby Keith, and it was amazing how many calls we got and how many people. And then like you said, you're in Nashville and the whole town just shuts down. Something else, really, what it tells you about somebody that's that important to the industry. You know what I mean? For all these years, and really change trailblazer for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my producer, this is years ago, but I was talking about kind of the outlaw country, the rebel, being the Waylon and Johnny Paycheck and that kind of thing, and he was like, "Yeah, that's that's dead and gone. That's never happened again." I was like, "What are you talking about? You got these new, more rock and more edgy outlaw kind of artists coming out right now." And he was like, "No," he's like, "The last true rebel is Toby Keith."
Really?
That was a couple years ago he said that. But yeah, and he's right if you really think about it. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I think too, like anytime that like you lose a celebrity or an artist, it kind of seems like people move on faster. It's the next story, but everyone in country music still tributing Toby, even though it's only been a few months. The tributes continue. People are still, mourning and everything. So
yeah, well, he did things his own way. He never moved to Nashville. He's like, "This is what I'm doing. This is music I'm going to make." And I think we need that nowadays too.
Definitely.
Yeah, he definitely ruffled his feathers or some feathers back in the day too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Hey, let's play some Rafe Carlson music here. By the way, if people want to find your music, where do they go?
Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you get your music, it's going to be there.
Okay.
Lots of TikToks, too. Rafe's always TikToking.
Yep. TikTok. Let's play Just Can't Explain. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Here we go. Rafe Carlson here on The Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Good morning, 7:55. And today we got some rain going on, but it's going to be getting a little bit less windy here by the afternoon, and we'll get to a high of only about 40 showers off and on today. So we'll see what's going on there. We got Rafe Carlson here with us. We're just listening to Just Can't Explain, one of his songs. You can find out all of his music on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you go. It's all right. It's right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out. We got new music coming out next month, too, so that'll be May 24th.
Okay.
It's coming out, yeah.
Well, then we'll have it in time for the smelt fry on May 25th.
If you miss that, maybe you should give some context to
I
that.
actually coordinated my release around the smell.
Well,
As you should.
I'm there from 10 to 1 that day.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be performing at like 1:30, right? So I have to warm up the crowd for you.
That's right.
That's a big job.
Yeah.
You two can plot
Every
it right
time
now.
I'm in Beaver Bay, I've got a table out there. They got me out in the parking lot of the Green Door, and the wind is blowing my stuff everywhere. So you get to see that show.
I would
I'm excited for the smell.
drive just for that, too, yeah.
Yeah, exciting
going on.
stuff. Yeah, but so what's next for you? Besides the music coming out, you got the tour kicking off. What are you doing in the meantime?
Yeah, the tour actually kicks off this weekend, so we're heading down to
Oh yeah, it's already almost May.
Dells.
Jeez.
Wisconsin Dells, Baraboo, Briggsville, I think. Yeah, down in that kind of greater Dells area, and then we're coming back for a couple up here. And then I think heading back down south. First big one is with Shenandoah, and then we're doing Porterfield Country Fest.
Uh-huh.
Doing a big ATV rally out at Last Turn in Mercer, Wisconsin. So yeah, June's going to be pretty packed. A lot of stuff around here. Like I said, we're doing more big full band shows and festivals and fairs around the Twin Ports and within an hour and a half drive than we have done before.
I think you're smart to go down to the Dells now because it's warmer down there. Get away from the Great Lake country. You know what I mean?
Snowbirding, yeah.
Right.
Snowbirding to central
Well,
Wisconsin.
it's crazy. It's been so cold since I got back from Nashville. It's like rainy, cold, cloudy.
Yeah, I know it's such a mild winter. Now it's just, it is what it is. But, okay, well, Rafe Carlson, I'm at rafecarlson.com, and looking at your tour schedule, like you said, this weekend already, and looking forward to it. So we'll be seeing you all around this summer.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot for coming in today, and we'll let us know, hit us up when that new music's coming. The May 24th, I already know the date.
May 24th, yeah.
Got it.
Remember,
Write
it's
it
one
down.
day before the smelt fry.
I remember that
Okay,
part.
so
That's
Ken's,
what I remember.
Ken's in charge of remembering
I'm in charge of that. Okay. Really cool. All right. 7:58, The Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Good morning. It is 8:07, and today we are going to be about 40 degrees or so, off and on showers today. Wind will be calming down a little bit by this afternoon.
But you know what makes it better?
What's that?
Luke Combs.
I'm going to Arizona to see him.
Yeah, so we have a flyway that kicks off. And basically, you know the deal by now. Codes all day long, 820, 1020, 120, 420, 720. Enter them in, b105country.com, our app, and you could go see Luke in Arizona, July 1st. Now, my boyfriend heard us, like our, promo about this, and he laid out my Luke Combs sweatshirt and my tumbler, and he's like, I heard you talking about this.
Boy.
You got to be prepared. But I didn't wear any of it. I wasn't prepared.
What the heck?
I did wear my Crocs this weekend.
Okay, well, that's
And
good.
so, and I, people always look
Luke
at those.
Combs Crocs, by the way.
Yeah, Luke Combs Crocs. People always are eyeing those up weirdly. So I did represent.
Well, good.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it's all good.
So that means we got the one coming up here, the first one in just a few minutes.
Yep.
Okay, 8:20. Listen for that. And the Luke Combs Flyaway here. And that comes with spending cash, too. You know,
Yep.
you get spending cash, airfare, meet and greets, all that. So
Yeah,
lots of fun.
no meet and greets, but yeah, everything else.
Okay, well, everything else is good.
You get
there.
to go to Luke Combs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's here in just a few minutes on B105. B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Here's some strange news. I don't know if you've heard about this cicada.
I try not to read about it because it's a little freaky.
We're not going to get him here. We don't get him around here.
Oh, okay.
So we're okay with that. But southern Wisconsin, they do have some of these, what do they call them, hordes that are coming through. It's been so bad in some areas of the country right now. They're so loud that, here's the headline. Cicadas are so noisy in South Carolina County that residents are calling the police. They're calling and asking why that they're hearing a loud roar or a siren.
No.
That's how loud they are. So,
that is not okay.
Yeah, well, they come out every 13 or 17 years. This is the first time since the 1800s that they came out at a line in the same year. So there's
Of course.
billions of them. It's crazy. It's so weird is that what happens with these bugs is that they lay their eggs and then the eggs fall from the trees or whatever into the ground, and then the larvae hatch, and then they dig themselves down on the ground and then come out 17 years later.
No.
Isn't that weird?
That gave me chills. I don't like that.
Isn't that something like from a sci-fi movie?
I don't like that. I don't want them making noises. Just stay underground.
And they smell really bad too
Ew.
when they die. But
There's nothing redeeming about these cicadas.
they said that their collective songs, I don't know if they call them songs, they can be loud as jet engines. And scientists that study them use ear protection because they're so loud.
No.
That's
No.
crazy.
No.
But that's happening.
That's a no for me. I don't like beetles or whatever they are. It's just no.
They also can do damage to your car too.
Oh,
They
that
like-
would happen to me. So.
They like warm places, so they crawl into your engine compartment and stuff. And they can.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Nope.
I just got chills.
Montgomery Gentry on B105, Northland's #1 for new country, and we will see you again tomorrow. We got Joe Danger coming in next. Commercial free country continues, and listen while you work, and he'll have that Luke Combs for you code coming up at 10:20 too. So make sure you have the B105 app handy and ready. Lauren, have a great day.
Have a great day.
Good luck out there. You running today in this wind?
No, I'm not. It's my off day. So you can still make a comeback with the fitness competition.
That's going to be my off day too. There's no way I can beat you.